Shalom to the 144,000, the governing body of the nation of Israel, along with the one-third, the mixed multitude of men, women, and children, the elect, whoever you may be. Shalom. I'd like to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honor, of course, is due unto the apostles of the great millstone, GMS, who rule and teach Yasha Allah well through the Spirit. Honors and salutations goes out to the Akim pushing this gospel, this good news, the world over, in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that it may edify and feed the elect lambs of Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, I've just got a couple articles, okay, regarding, digital ID, okay, and central bank digital currencies, okay, because, this is the agenda that these elites of Edom, all right, that they've got planned out, okay, as we know that, cash is surely being phased out, man, doing away with cash, man, and bringing in this fourth industrial revolution by way of the digital economy, okay. So as you can see, this is an article from cointelegraph.com, and this was actually from September the 30th this year, okay, so it's recent, and it says Brazil rolls out blockchain-based digital ID, okay, and we know that the BRICS, which is an acronym standing for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and many other nations that has joined that coalition, we know that they've, come into another currency. They've established their own, currency and shifted away from the American dollar, basically, rendering it, less and less valuable. All right. So we know that we're so close to this devil's kingdom falling. All right. So it says Brazil is launching its new national identity program powered by blockchain technology. Rio de Janeiro, Goiás, and Parana will be the first states to issue identification documents on chain. Okay. So the goal is, to have everyone basically linked up online, okay, and having the RFID microchip inserted into people, by hand or into your forehead or anywhere in the body for that matter, okay, because this devil has that God complex where he wants to control everyone, okay, and have you, hooked up online, because they want to know where you are, man, okay, how much money you spend on things, where you're spending your money, things like that, all right, your medical information, your criminal history, okay, where you send your children to school and things like that. Even the very hairs on your head they want to know, and we know that the Lord knows the numbers of hair on your head. Okay, so it's all about control. Okay, because this devil looks at people as cattle, as goyim, as useless eaters. Okay, because they've got a great culling. Okay, all right, for the masses, for the people. All right. Rio de Janeiro, Goiás, and Parana will be the first states to issue identification documents on chain through a private blockchain developed by Serpro, Brazil's national data processing service. The entire country should be able to issue identity documents through blockchain technology by November the 6th. Reads a decree on September the 25th. Right. So according to Alexandre Amorim, president of Serpro, the immutability and decentralization of blockchain made it an ideal technology for the country's digital identification project. So it says blockchain technology plays a critical role in protecting personal data and preventing fraud, offering a more secure digital experience for Brazilian citizens. Utilizing the Cadastros blockchain platform significantly enhances the security and reliability of the national identity card project. All right, and you got that system in China, that social credit system in China, right? Where if you, you know, break a law over there, they can, penalize you, and deduct points off your social credit system. Okay, could be, something simple as, you know, driving, through a certain traffic light or something like that. Okay, as an example. So, they've got a whole bunch of, security systems and cameras over there, to monitor and track what the people are doing. All right. says, as per the local government, the National ID project is crucial in targeting organised crime, allowing government sectors to work together, offering a simpler way to access services and streamlining administrative records. The city of Buenos Aires, Argentina, recently disclosed a similar initiative, allowing residents to access identity documents via a digital wallet. That's all, you know, that's all part of the package basically, right? Digital wallet, digital ID, all right? Your RFID marker, see it all works together, all right? Over the past few years, Brazil has been working to unify identity issuance across its almost 30 states. The newly adopted technology will allow a more secure data exchange between the federal, revenue, and government departments, said the announcement, man. Okay, this is some heavy stuff. Over 214 million Brazilians will soon be using blockchain technology for digital identity, the government recently announced. I missed that out. All right. So, this is where we're heading to, man. Okay. That's where we're heading to. And it's evident, man. That's why Revelation 13 and 16 says he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead. Alright, and that no man might buy or sell unless he has that mark. Okay. Which we've gone into numerous times. Okay. So it's an electronic device inserted into the body, man, by way of a syringe. Right? Okay. And you won't be able to conduct any transactions without it. You won't be able to work, buy and sell, travel, etc. Okay, if you don't consent, right, to this devil's system, right, this new world order, man, patterned after the ancient Roman Empire. Let's get Isaiah 29. Verse 11. It says, Isaiah 29:11, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. Right? And at one point, the true understanding of the Holy Bible was sealed. Right? It says, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. That's right, man. We, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, man, we have our apostles, and even, the elders before our apostles, right, that came on the scene, and, that's when the true understanding of who we were came into knowledge, right? And from then, since on, up until this time, it's grown, right? Okay. And of course, we have to learn under men, right? But the Lord has to open your spiritual mind to receive this knowledge, okay? Because this is precious. Alright. Let's get Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. It says, seek you out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. And that's talking about the prophecies. It says, none shall one terminate, right? Because you can't compare this book with any other book, right? For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. That's right, man. And, it's the spirit of the Lord, okay, that gathers the elect, right? And, you can find that in Baruch chapter 5, right? The word is what gathers, the elect, right? You ain't gonna find none of these prophecies in the Quran or in any other book, for that matter. All right. So it's the Lord that has to activate the Spirit in you, right? To learn. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and I will watch to see what it will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am reproved. And we're on that spiritual tower, man, constantly. Right, warning our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, West Indians and Haitians were the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and you Israelite foreigners that may look like the heathen scattered in these other countries. Right? You know, you two are Israelites, man, and we're constantly warning you, you know, through news articles and filtering it through the scriptures of what's about to take place, man, in these prophecies, you know, telling you, you know, to repent, okay, because we're certainly in the end times, right? Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it, man. And it's clear, man. It's just clear. It's evident, all right? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though we tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and it's coming, man. It ain't tarrying anymore, man. These prophecies are jumping off the pages, all right? Okay, and of course, do it. You know, they'll be prophesied beforehand, all right, for an appointed time, and we reached that appointed time. We're reaching those appointed times, all right? But you know, majority of these people that, you know, walk the earth, man, they're in gross darkness, man, meaning ignorance. Okay, they think things are just gonna carry on as normal, or they think that things are gonna get better. But you know, they're deceived. All right, the Lord had spiritually blinded them. All right, especially majority of our people. All right, because these heathens, man, they worship their own false gods. All right, or even themselves. All right. So this is another article from ledgerinsights.com. Very recent, man. It says mBridge to launch cross-border central bank digital currency payments by mid 2024, and it could even be earlier. It says the Hong Kong Monetary Authority (HKMA) announced that mBridge, a cross-border central bank digital currency initiative, will launch a minimum viable product by mid 2024. Should the project prove a success, it could offer an alternative to SWIFT's dominant payment infrastructure and potentially set a precedent for further payment fragmentation across other regions. mBridge is a collaborative CBDC platform developed by the central banks of Hong Kong, China, Thailand, and United Arab Emirates. Okay, this is a big move, all right? Because look at China, like 70 years ago, it was a laughing stock, man. All right, and now their economy is up there, man. All right, because you know your economy is strong when you export a lot of things. All right, look at America, that imports a lot of things. That's why it's a consuming nation. All right. It says the project is coordinated through the Bank for International Settlements. The Chinese press recently reported participants would include Tencent, the owner of WeChat Pay and the WeChat app. Okay. You know, see these central banks, man. This is what's it's basically what's next. All right. Every country may do it differently. All right. But it's all going to be interlocked into one central mainframe. A further 20 central banks are receiving regular updates on the progress of the trials. All right. The Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority recently expressed an interest in sharing experiences with the mBridge collaboration. However, it has yet to declare whether it plans to participate in the project. See, you know, so it's all about that, you know, convenient way of making transactions, right? Sending money from one country to another across the world, things like that, man. It says while mBridge is a wholesale cross-border CBDC project, the HKMA is also currently running EHKD retail CBDC trials. In a recent interview with the South China Morning Post, Eddie Yu, the CEO of the HKMA, explained the importance of exploring potential use cases. It is still the beginning of the trial process, he said. Continuing, we have to find a use case that is better than the current retail payments, because if you are not either safer, faster, or more convenient, then it will not be doable. Okay? Not be doable. So this is where we are. Alright. James chapter 5 verse 1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. We're definitely in the last days, man. And all these treasures that these nations have heaped, primarily Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay, along with you other nations that's joined hand in hand with the wicked, right? Because you're not going to go unpunished. Basically, that's all being heaped together for the elect in the last days, right? That's why, you know, we're storing our treasures in heaven, man. Okay, we just we're okay with having, you know, our daily bread, man, as the scripture says. You know, having food, you know, raiment and food convenient for me. You know, roughly paraphrasing. All right. You know, we're not looking to make it here. You know, to heap up all these riches, because then, you know, you're gonna get, you know, caught up in, you know, spending money in these in various ways, man, and feed into the flesh. Okay. You know, fulfilling your lustful desires, which is gonna cause you to sin. And what sin? Transgression of the law. Okay. You know, and that's what, you know, we want to avoid. All right. It's about having that, you know, that healthy balance. Okay. Daniel chapter 7, verse 27, which reads, "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him." That's right, man. And who are the saints? The Israelites. Psalms 148 and 14 tells you that. Psalms 50 and 5 tells you that as well. Okay. Alright. So, you know, all mouths, all tongues, everybody will confess that Yahushua HaMashiach is Lord, man. Alright? And Yahushua, alright, is gonna, you know, deliver his elect, alright? Alright, whatever Yahushua inherits, by default, we're gonna inherit too, alright? Lord willing, we're part of the elect, man. Okay? Joint heirs with Hamashiach. Okay? Let's get Hosea chapter 14, verse 9. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of the Lord Yahweh are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressors shall fall therein. Okay. In fact, let's get that in the NLT. Okay. That's right, man. Hosea 14 and 9. Let those who are wise understand these things. Let those with discernment listen carefully. The paths of the Lord are true and right, and righteous people live by walking in them. But in those paths, sinners stumble and fall. That's right, and there's many stumbling blocks within this truth, man. Okay. You know, case in point be the MOTB, being an obvious one. You still got certain Israelite groups who know they are. No, they know who they are. You know, saying it's a spiritual mark. Alright. When it's really not. Alright. You know, certain groups are still pushing the nation as if, you know, the Lord is coming back for the whole nation. Alright. Which eventually all Israel will be saved. But it's the elect on this side, and then the rest of the nation, like, you know, 2/3, you know, in Babylon the Great, pursuant to, is it Zechariah 13 and 8, are going to perish. They're going to die therein. Alright. Will be cut off. Alright. But the rest of the ones that perish on this side, they're going to make it through the lines of the elect in the kingdom, and then all Israel will be good. Alright. So, you know, so there were many stumbling blocks. Alright. But the elect will, you know, they will stray off the path of righteousness. Right. At all. Okay. The elect cannot be deceived, man. Okay. That's why they're prudent in their understanding, you know, and discerning. through the scriptures, what's right and what's not. Okay, really, that's it. So yep, that's where we are. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. I'm gonna end it there. All right. So with that, shalom to the elect.